Hi there and welcome back to another trombone lesson. So in the previous lessons we learned 4 different notes. We had B flat, we had C, we had D, and we had E flat. B flat's played in 1st position, C is in 6th position, D is in 4th, and E flat is in 3rd. 3rd position, E flat. Now that we know those notes, here's what it looks like in the staff. And if you look down below, you'll see that we have B flat. It's 1 step above A, which is the bottom space. Or we can think about good burritos or good boys. That's how we know that that's where the B flat is indicated, okay? And we have this little B here that shows that that means it's flat. That's an accidental that we'll talk about in the future as well. Now we have our next note, which is C. And then our next note is D. And our next note is E flat. Now what we're going to do in this exercise is we're going to play these as whole notes. As we know, go for 4 counts. So we're going to go ahead and play these 4 notes that we know as whole notes. Also, why don't we throw in some whole rests in there as well? So first we're going to have our whole note on B flat. Then we're going to rest for 4 beats. Then we're going to C. And then we're going to rest for 4 beats. Then we're going to go to D, rest for 4 beats, and then E flat, and then rest for 4 beats, and then we'll be done with that exercise. Here we go. Starting on B flat, 1st position, whole notes. 1, 2, ready? 1, 2, rest, C. 1, 2, now D. 1, 2, E flat. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Awesome job. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do this in half notes. We're going to do 2 B flats. Each are half notes. So B flat for 2. And then B flat for another 2. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put a whole rest in there. And we're going to rest for 4. And then we're going to go to C. And we're going to do the same thing. So half note, whole rest. Half note, whole rest. Let's go ahead and do that through the exercise. Starting from B flat, then to C, then to D, then to E flat. Here we go. 1, 2, ready? Rest, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3, D. Rest, 2, 3, E flat. Rest, 2, 3, 4. All right. And finally, why don't we try these as quarter notes? Now remember to play these quarter notes. It's like fast tongue, and we're going to use 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then we're going to have 4 beats of rest, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and indicate our whole rest. We're going to go ahead and show it as the equivalent of 4 quarter rests, okay? Since we're going to keep the quarters all the way through so you can see that it means the same thing. Okay, so here we go. 4 B flats, rest for 4. 4 C's, rest for 4. 4 D's, rest for 4. And 4 E flats, and then rest for 4. Here we go. 1, 2, ready? Rest, 2, C. Rest, 2, 3, D. Rest, 2, 3, E flat. Rest, 2, 3, 4. All right, good job. Now we're going to learn a new note. We're going to learn the note F, which is also played in 1st position. First position F is played with a faster buzz. Now, if you're having trouble buzzing this high F, or if you're having trouble getting into E flat, that means that you just have to press a little bit faster air. Make sure it's not dipping in the pitch and going into the lower part. So make sure to listen to this a few times, making sure you're matching the pitch. This is what F sounds like. Also how it looks like on the staff. Alright, let's try playing that together as a whole note, and then we'll take a whole rest, play another whole note, and then another whole rest, and then we'll play it one final time. This is just to get ourselves used to playing F into the higher range. Now, if your lip wants to go down, that means you got to play a little bit of faster air, and I'll talk a little bit of tricks on how to do that in the next video. 1, 2, ready? Rest, 2, 3. Rest, 2, final time. Alright, so that's how you play F. Now, let's go on to the new song that we're going to be learning today. Merrily We Roll Along. As a reminder, if you click on the link, we'll have all the music we're going to need for the lessons if you don't already have some yourself. So here we go for Merrily We Roll Along. If you look below, you'll see that we have 2 measures of Merrily We Roll Along. First in which we have 4 quarter notes, D, C, B flat, and C. Then the next measure is D, D, D for a half note. Let's go ahead and try playing these with those pitches. Here we go, real slow. 1, 2, 3. Let's try it again. 1, 2, ready? Now, let's look at the next 2 measures. We have C, C, C for a half note, and then D, F, F, our new note. And then a quarter rest, so we have time to kind of just rest for a second, but not too long, okay? Let's go ahead and play those 2 measures together. 1, 2, ready? Rest. Okay, let's try that one more time. 1, 2, ready? Rest. Okay, and then the next 2 measures are exactly the same as the first 2 measures. Let's go ahead and play that for the sake of it. 1, 2, ready? All right, no trouble there. And then the last 2 measures, okay? We have C, C, D, C, B flat for a half note, and then a half rest. Let's go ahead and play the last 2 measures. 1, 2, ready? Rest, rest. All right, let's go ahead and try playing the first 4 measures together. 1, 2, ready? Rest. All right, now let's play the next 4 measures. 1, 2, ready? Rest, rest. All right, should we try the whole thing? Let's do it. Here we go. Whole thing, Non-stop. Marathon style. Here we go. 1, 2, ready? Rest, rest. All right. Well, fantastic job today. I'll see you on the next lesson. Don't forget to click on the link below to download your music if you haven't already. All right. See you next time.